Get that notification.
Gosh, I don't know any of the truck or the cup guys' numbers.
Take a screenshot of the.
I don't either. I'm just scroll through them.
Yeah, I'd take a screenshot of the announcement, and that'll tell you.
Yep.
Best way to do it. All right, we are live. Welcome to the North American eRacing League Cup Series at Chicagoland, race number 3 on the season. I am K Keenis 22. We have in the booth with me. I have LD Allen. How you doing, Allen?
Howdy. Doing good. Excited to commentate tonight.
All right, on. And a surprise guest here. We have Frazier. How are you, Frazier?
I'm all right. Ain't much of a surprise. I was here last week.
That's
not wrong.
Monday,
whenever.
There we go.
Same thing.
Whatever day that was. Anyway, we have my goodness, I am ill prepared. They're racing at Chicago. Don't know the name. We'll find that out for you. They're in qualifying right now, and we'll see who got the pole once we enter in and get the invites. Ill prepared. So let me ask you guys, what is your experience in the Cup cars here at Chicago, and what do you expect to see tonight?
Camping World 400, if you're curious.
Yep, sure is. I expect a lot of side-by-side. A lot of.
Yes, sir.
That's what I was thinking as well. There's this, if you set up your car for a certain groove, you can make it work, but I think we'll see a lot of bottom feeding, and I think that'll be the fast way around. Very draft heavy with these big spoilers that are on the cars.
You'll see a lot of bottom feeding, but you'll see a lot of people clipping that apron too because they're trying to get so low.
Exactly, and I think
they're just going to run you up the track.
And if you do clip that apron, hopefully nobody is above you. But yes, as Alan said, we have the Camping World 200 tonight, actually, since it is a 50% race. We have 134 laps.
True.
The stages, I think, the first one is the shortest, second is the little bit longer, and the third is the longest, obviously. I want to say the final stage is about 51 laps, if I'm not mistaken. But
jeez.
We will we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Might fall asleep.
Don't do that. Come on now, we need you, Frazier. Alright, looks like I'm going to try and pull up a stream here from one of the guys in the race. We'll
That's
see
what I'm looking for right now.
We'll see if we can see if they're done qualifying.
Live streams.
Will you race
stream with Captain Killam because he is part of TJR.
It's all right. You raced here last night, Alan. What did you? Us truck guys, between Frazier and myself, we haven't raced at Chicago. So, what did you experience last night in the Xfinity race?
Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations on your win at Iowa.
Thank you, sir.
Good stuff there. Xfinity race last night. A lot of people on the bottom. Very hard to get anything going on the high side. You almost need the guy on the inside to like clip the apron, or I mean, you need a mistake to even make the high side. Just stay alongside him. But if you want to get past, you almost need a mistake. So yeah, we're gonna see a lot of people on the bottom. I would assume a lot of blocking to stay on the bottom. I would assume. And it should be a close race because the draft is very strong.
Yeah, the draft at these 1.5 miles with this package that they have in the game is just you almost need it. I mean, if you can stay, well, you don't need it, but if you stay within striking distance, that's ideally where you want to be. It's almost kind of like a mini super speedway in that sense, like this Atlanta, especially when we get to Michigan and Auto Club later on down the line. It should be interesting.
And if you have a decent car, that outside line will work. You'll get a tremendous run off.
Oh, absolutely.
Turn 2 and off turn 4, but that inside usually will prevail when they have more cars on the inside.
Absolutely.
I think we can join now.
It looks like they're loading in now. I'm waiting for Gator to let us know.
I got my invite. So.
Gator said, "Yeah, we can join."
Let's head on in. I'm gonna blue screen for a second. It looked like Shadowhawk got the pole, but I will double check that once we get in. I saw it on Gator's stream here.
Yes, Shadowhawk with the pole. Big Jim second.
It was Camping World 400 there. 200, yeah, it's 50%.
200. And we got Ronnie Mack third, and then OG Info rounding out our top four with Lieutenant Crunch top 5 there. All right, let's head in and let's watch this, huh?
Yes, sir.
Trying to get in here.
As we load in.
I would like to make my picks before we get in.
Go ahead.
I can say I called it before
Who you got?
we started.
Who you guys got tonight? I always forget to ask that.
No.
Well, I'm looking at Draven and Killam.
Okay.
They've had very good starts this season. I believe they both won a race.
Always a good pick. They always they seem to show speed everywhere for sure.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I'm also looking at
is in the lead. So.
Yeah, I'm also looking at Hurd. I believe he won this last year.
He did.
Hurd. But that's not my pick. My pick is actually Sharp.
Oh, really? Go.
Yes.
Little
I saw
teammate.
you starting at the.
Little teammate love, huh?
Teammate. Yeah, it is. But I remember if it wasn't for fuel mileage causing him to lose the Xfinity race last year, he would have won that race by like 10 seconds.
My goodness.
And I know this is one of his favorite tracks, so I'm looking for him to be very solid here.
Frazier, who you got?
Oh, man.
As we look back from Shadowhawk here and see that just absolute hornet's nest from second on back.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good gap going, but they're going to catch him pretty quick with the draft. I'm going to have to go with Draven on this one. Just not because he's a TJR, it's just he's been running pretty good. I guess I can go ahead and pick a non-team member driver.
It doesn't matter. Who do you think's going to win the race? If you had a second pick, who would it be as well? Let's throw that in there.
You know, I was thinking of Joe myself. You already heard. I picked him last week and didn't get it done, but he is good on these mile and a half. So
he did win it last season, so that's a good pick.
I think I'll pick him.
Right now,
that's just a non-member team. Now I don't.
That's fair.
They're gonna pull for my TJR boys, but
of course. As we said, you already heard won it last season, but after watching Shadowhawk at Vegas to end last season and how he just drove away from these guys, and
very true.
With what he's doing right now, he's always good at these mile and a halves, and it's set up very similar to Las Vegas, and I think.
Well, he is running a very loose car. I keep seeing that rear end try to scoot out from underneath him on exit, but that could be a glitch.
Ooh, Jim in the wall, right behind OG. I'm sorry. Captain Killam ran the 48 last season. Got to get reacclimated to the new numbers. Too wide coming off the wall. Looks like, who was that? Crunch and Ronnie got in the wall coming out of 2 there. We'll see if Draven, I think that's Draven and Killam right behind him. Yep, that is Draven and Killam. See if they can pull by there. Still too wide for third here. Good little battle. Throw a blanket over the guys in 2 through 7th, I believe.
Shadowhawk's just loving this.
He is. The more these guys battle, the more he can pull away. But it looks like those TJR teammates right there of Captain Killam and Draven are going to get past that little cluster. And we'll see if they can draft up to Shadowhawk and catch him here in the next few laps or so.
As long as they stay single file, they have a good chance. But once they start stacking up, Shadow's just going to drive away.
Oh, absolutely. This is actually one of my personal favorite tracks in the game. I think it races the best out of most of these tracks. You can do a lot of different things here, and I'm excited to come here in the trucks.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I do not do good on short track. The mile and a half are where it's at. I had an opportunity to fight for the win in Iowa, but somebody took it.
It happens. Contact at a short track. I did. I enjoyed Iowa.
And that's usually my best track for some reason, but yeah, I don't get to practice as much as a lot of these guys do. I come home from work, jump on the game, and there we go racing.
All right. We'll hop back here in the field at TK Kelvin right here and just get a view of this lead pack and see what's happening. It looks like the TJR boys, Killam and Draven, are actually catching Shadowhawk with that pack behind them. We'll see if they can keep it single.
I'm missing this Jag.
Once I got that sorted out, yeah, it's no surprise that they're catching them.
Oh yeah,
they got the draft to
there you
go fast.
They're not going to fight each other. They are teammates, but they did have a little scuffle last week. They were not too happy with each other, but they still took 1, 2, 3.
Here they come. Here they come on Shadowhawk. We'll see if they
They're probably going to try to go high unless Shadow moves up the track.
That's what I was thinking.
Or
We'll see
if
if
they
Shadow. We'll see if Shadow blocks or if they try and get a run, or if they just decide to ride around and kind of save their stuff and see what they got for the rest of the race and what adjustments they need to make. So.
I don't think I've ever seen Draven just ride around.
Not
he
usually,
fights
but
top spot every lap.
it's still very early. Kill him down low. He's going to get a push from his teammate. Looks like they're going to get past Shadowhawk. Oop, Shadow with the run coming back on the outside of 4 here.
Ooh.
Yeah, no surprise
there. Down.
And they got Crunch with them too. Looks like they're going to kind of freight train Shadowhawk here.
Crunch might take the outside, but no, gonna go low.
Kill him a little high entering that corner. Draven looking under him, but kill him to the high side. Crunch pushing Draven. Shadow's going to use that draft from Kill him to get a little bit of a run headed into 3 on Draven there.
I think Cap Killam is a little on the tight side. You can't quite hold it on the bottom right now.
We'll see if we can make that.
I'm surprised Draven didn't let him in there.
Draven don't like to follow anybody.
That is true. You're not. Ooh, Draven hit the apron. Oh,
Draven touched the apron.
He did let him in eventually.
Not on purpose, but it looks like Killam's going to get that run on the outside. We'll see if Shadowhawk can follow him. Oop. Killam breaking that draft a little bit. You can throw a blanket over these top 7 right now. This is unreal. Just great racing.
Going high. That's kind of surprising.
Ooh.
We got the 88.
Shadowhawk got into Crunch there a little bit. Looks like he got loose coming out of the corner on the high side. 3 wide going into 1. Oh, looks like they thought better of it.
Crunch makes contact. Oh, Crunch. Oh, Crunch is going all the way to the back now.
Looks like he got shuffled out there after that contact. I think it was Shadow that got a little loose coming out of 4 and got into him there, but we'll see if these TJR guys in front here can link up and set sail.
I think the last TJR driver on the track is Jag, and he is going up the rear. No draft tail.
Kill him. Might have scrolled past him already. Good night. There's Kill him.
I'm not quite sure what's going on with number 6 lights out, but he is like a half a lap behind it almost, it looks. Not quite sure if he took an early pit or he got caught in something.
Yeah, probably somebody got together with him and put him in the wall.
But they are on, looks like from the stream, on coming to lap 15, so you think pits should be coming up within the next 5 laps or so?
I believe this is a very interesting track because from what I've heard through my teammates, myself, you can try different strategies here. Like somebody could try and cut the stage in half with 4 tires, or you could run it long, maybe attempt to take. Ooh, we got somebody in the grass back there. Who is that?
I think that was OG. And I believe he's trying to pit. Yeah, he is pitting.
He is pitting. OG to pit road. So I think he's
interesting.
Trying to cut the stage in half. I can't see if he has any damage.
Take 4 and then try to make the rest stage.
Yeah.
It's a couple laps too early.
Right.
His tires are going to fall way off.
Absolutely. And he also, let's not forget, he's not in the draft right now. Because he's just now getting to his pit box while the leaders are coming out of 4, about to cross the start-finish line. Draven taking the point, Big Jim second, and it looked like Shadowhawk was 3rd there.
Being a teammate of OG, I've raced with him a lot, and he is not afraid to do something different. He will do that almost anywhere. He probably felt like he was getting held up there, so why not? First stage, just try something different.
I mean, you might as well, right? It's if you're going to do it in any point of the race, the first or second stage will be the time to do so because, I mean, granted, you get those points for finishing in the top 5 here in the North American eRacing League, as we all know. Bonus point in the playoffs for winning, and 6 points for winning the stage, followed by 4 for second, down the line to 5th, where you get 1. You might as well try. I mean, it might give you some information for later on in the race, but
yes,
we'll see what a lot of these other guys do. What would you guys do? Shadowhawk making it 3 wide, Big Jim down on the bottom, Draven up top.
Yep.
Ooh, that was bold.
That was
3 wide.
They are 3 wide. No Oh, Jim hit the apron just a little bit. Oh,
Draven in the wall.
Net code. Looked like Shadowhawk got him. Shadowhawk got up into Draven there. They're 3 wide for third now.
For third.
Ronnie Mack.
What is this, the
Oh,
last
got
lap?
it. Oh, my.
Teammates into each other.
It looked like Ronnie Mack might have came up a little bit in to kill him,
Yeah.
who then dominoed into Draven. Shadowhawk back to the point. Big Jim just in tow right now, using that draft.
So back to your question, what I would do. If I have to pit, I would probably run it out and take probably rights and just enough fuel to make it. I don't really like the whole pit early when you can get 4 tires. Just because I don't like to be back in traffic behind everybody.
Right.
Something just like a wreck happens or something, you're more likely to get involved, or like, you know. So I'd say go as long as you can and then take two rights and fuel. So we got a pass for the lead.
We got Jim looking low on Shadowhawk here. And then I think that's lights out. They're coming up on lap traffic here. I believe that's lights out in the 6.
Yeah,
I
it
believe
is.
you're correct.
Looking at Captain
all
Gillen's
yet.
stream, the rights are they're right around mid 40s in tire pressure. So maybe in the next 4 or 5 laps we'll start seeing these leaders pit.
I'm in the same boat as you though, Alan. I think I would run it out, take 2, and just see what happens. I mean, you're spending what 7 to 8 seconds less time on pit road, and with the tire fall off at some of these tracks. So we got a bunch of guys coming to pit road here. Who we got? Steve-O
yes, sir.
sideways. Gator Mike is coming in. We got the 10 of Jaw, and we got Draven in as well.
Oh, the 9 of Sharp.
Probably has
Looks like
some,
he missed pit road.
That is not. I called him Steve. I apologize.
Yeah, I think he missed the commitment cone.
Where
He's
is he?
gonna
Yeah,
lose
he
a
had to
lot
back
of
up.
time.
Yes, yes, sir, he
Oh
would.
no, that's a
Yeah.
killer for Sharp's first stage here.
Yeah, and he
But
started like
plenty of
18th. He's up to 8th, but yeah, that will not do him any good.
You got plenty of time though. It's good
Yes,
that it
sir.
happened now.
I'm afraid he might be a lap down though once this all cycles through.
Oh, he's about
but,
to be.
We'll see.
He definitely will be after that for sure.
Yeah, I just meant once they cycle through, he still might be a lap down even after that. So we'll see when the leaders are pitting here.
We'll see
I
if he
didn't see a
gets the
signal.
lucky dog or not. Yeah,
He should be the only one lap down if that's the case.
so right on board with you already heard here. Riding
Yeah,
in
that's where I am.
behind Captain Killam, looking up at Shadowhawk and Big Jim in first and second. Ronnie Mack in
Ooh.
5th. Ooh, little nudge there.
Contact would kill him.
Little
I guess Joe was not wanting to hold on for nothing.
love
I
tap.
guess he's trying to pick up as many positions as he can before he takes the pit.
We'll see if
Shadowhawk going under Jim.
that he is.
Looks like they're content to just trade the lead back and forth.
Right, they're
We're gonna
having
let Joe catch him.
one hell of a battle up here for first and second, just side by side, clean racing. Great to see.
I believe that it's Ronnie Mack and K-Bart hitting pit road.
That is correct. Ronnie Mack and K-Bart to pit road. I don't see
Okay.
anybody else coming as well.
I'm curious to see where OG comes out of this. It's like like we talked about, he pitted what 5-6 laps before everybody else.
Swamp Fox to pit road as well. We missed him. But yeah, he did, and he had to have taken those 4 tires.
And by what I've seen, he is hauling all by himself. Now he is all by himself, but we'll see. I believe he was 6th or 7th when he pitted, so we'll see if he gains any positions.
I guess we'll see how much the draft really comes into play since he is all by himself, and these guys are sharing. Granted, these guys are battling, but they are sharing the draft, which, as we know from playing the game, it's such a
Much
beneficial
faster.
thing. Yeah, you gain tenths
I
upon
say-
tenths of a second. So
Yeah, I don't know the Cup cars, but I know from the Xfinity cars, draft without the draft. I mean, if you have the draft, that's 0.2 a lap
Yep.
faster.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just the draft. So very important.
as you already heard, he has made his way up through the field. He's now in second behind Shadowhawk with Big Jim in third. Looks like Shadowhawk's coming to pit road this time. He's signaling. Jim looks like he's going to be coming as well. We'll see what.
I think all the leaders will be coming in this lap.
I would imagine so as well. You already heard staying out. Jim, Killam, Shadowhawk. It looks like Lewis stayed out as well. Elite Motorsports must have a strategy.
That is
Of some
Sharp
kind.
behind you, already heard.
That
So,
is.
I believe he is 2 laps down at this point.
Believe he is as well.
Big mistake there.
It's a big
we'll
rip
see
for
if
sure.
he. Yeah, he might get back on the lead lap once this cycle's through. We'll have to see.
Scroll to you already heard. If you guys want to tell me where those guys come out at, it looks like the 1 and the 19 are staying out again.
The Shadowhawk and Big Jim are both in the pits. I'll let you know when they come out. Scott Killam is pulling into the pits as we speak.
I'm gonna cycle through here and find OG down. See where he comes out compared to. Oh, OG is going into turn 1, and Shadowhawk's just coming off pit road.
Yep, along with Captain Killam and Big Jim.
Oh my. That's. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little surprising, but we'll see if his tires are still holding up. Leader, you already heard the pit road. Looks like Lewis is coming in as well. Lewis in the grass. Ooh, it looks like you got a little loose coming in.
Yeah. Looks like he spun the car. Kept it straight though.
Pit entry has not been Elite Motorsports' friend in either the Cup Series or the Xfinity
so much
Series.
Speed on the exit of the turn. It's hard
Absolutely.
to whoa, what?
That's 3 mistakes already we've seen get on the pit road today in this race.
This one's
surprising.
This one's kind of a sneaky pit road. Looks like there's going to be about 10 laps left in the stage. I have Gator's stream up here, and looks like you already heard is still maintaining the lead. I'm trying to see who cycles through and nabs it, if anybody.
I think it's going to be OG. Yeah, he's crossing the start-finish line right now.
Looks like the 1 is leaving pit road on Gator's stream. We're a little behind there.
I'm a lot behind. I'm like a half a lap.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be close, coming off of 2. Looks like OG is going to be right behind him.
We'll see if these 4 tires have held up this long and if he can make the pass.
Wow. Yeah, like he went from 7th to 2nd there or something like that. So nice call there.
That was a very bold call.
I told you he likes to make them. he will make them.
Looks like they're coming to, I think, 9 to go here. So we'll see. We'll see how his tires hold up. He's been out a lot longer, and granted, he did get 4. So we'll see just what exactly happens with these cutting the stage in half versus running it and taking 2. If you guys were in the position of either you already heard or OG, would you rather be in the lead? Would you rather be the chased or the chaser?
I'd rather be the chaser. You save when you're chasing, and you can start to look for a spot to make a good pass. Or just wait for a mistake. But I like to be chasing with a few laps to go.
All right. Yeah. I'm actually in the opposite camp myself. I'd rather be the chased, because if you see what another guy's looking for, and as long as you hit your marks, you can prevent him from getting around you. But go ahead, Alan. What were you gonna say?
If I'm specifically OG in this situation, I would definitely rather be following, because I have the older tires. I have the draft to pull me along. But if we had even tires, I think I'd rather be in the lead. But
let's see. They look like they've evened out quite a bit now. And we got Jaw coming in play here. He's in 3rd, followed by Gator in 4th. They are.
Jaw pitted kind of early too, earlier than the leaders.
He pit at the same time as Gator, I believe.
Draven's sticking his nose back in there.
Draven has made his way back up after some contact earlier.
Yeah, it looks like OG's tires are not faring too well.
Yeah, I think that's
going to be a pretty good fight.
It is. This is going to be one hell of a stage finish. It looks like OG had it for that point. He still made up some positions, but those tires just kind of crapped out on him there.
Yeah.
Too wide for the lead. Looks like we got Jaw passing. You already heard. Draven in tow.
Draven's going to go down to the bottom, and I think he'll stick down there.
Gator Mike making his way up there. He might have something to say for this stage win here.
He's been pretty quiet this year.
Oh, season's only 3 races old, but he captured win last season.
Quiet.
Coming to 4 to go here. 4 to go on the stage.
Just follow up with Sharp real quick. He's about half a lap behind, so I think he's on the lead lap. But we'll have to check at the end of the stage. Just wanted to grab that story up there.
There we go. I'm trying to find our leader here. Look behind him. I don't know what Jaw did to his car, but
he's flying.
He's flying. He's even staying ahead of these guys when they have his draft. It's wild.
Best thing he needs to do is just turn that rearview mirror off.
Just hit your marks and go. Exactly. That's what I told myself on Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Because when you get that thing on with a few laps to go, you're looking in it more than you're driving, and that's more of an opportunity to mess up. As long as you just stick to the bottom and let them pass you on the outside, there's no need to look behind you.
Looks like Shadowhawk has made his way back up there too. Right now it's Jaw, Draven, Gator, Mike, and Shadowhawk neck and neck for third, and then following behind them is You Already Heard in the number 1. And then OG with his gamble. You Already Heard looks like he might have clipped the wall there a little bit or got loose out of 2.
It didn't slow him down none.
He might have gotten a little loose there. They're looking under Shadowhawk.
Who we got catching up to him? Big Jim's catching him along with... I hate how this thing scrolls.
I wish you could scroll so much better.
I am shocked that Jaw is he's just driving away. Man, he put his setup in, and he is rocking.
It's Kelvin. Kelvin and Big Jim. They found the end of that lead pack.
That is actually killing.
Is it?
3 wide for second.
14. Jaw's driving away from his... My goodness.
I mean, they are battling, but he was driving away when they weren't
This
battling,
is going to be one ridiculous stage finish.
Jeez. We got 2 to go here? Or this is the final lap?
I'm going to catch it on Gator's stream here. I will let you know halfway down the backstretch where they're coming. I wish they're... Need a ticker. This is the last lap. Looks like Jaw has the advantage here. Where
like Shadow's got second.
Is Jaw? My goodness.
Killam ended up third in that stage.
And it looks like Big Jim is going to nab 4th. We'll see who finishes 5th.
It looks like You Already Heard.
Yep.
Look. Jaw, Shadowhawk, Captain Killam, You Already Heard.
You got it. That is our top 5 for the stage.
Looks like OG pitted 6th and finished 6th. So no harm, no foul there.
Too bad, nope.
Yeah.
That seemed to work out pretty good for him. Then
I'm thinking everybody might have took 4 then.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Probably the case.
We'll see if any more strategy comes into play here tonight, because the second stage, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is a hair longer.
It's I'm not sure. I know they got...
I want to say it's about 39 laps, if I remember correctly.
If it's 39 laps, they should be able to make it on fuel. Definitely not tires.
We'll get a lap counter here when they take the restart.
I think.
Shadowhawks back to third. Jaw in second. Who is that? I'm sorry, Jaw in the lead. Swamp Fox in second. Restarting second. I wonder if he took 2 tires and...
that's the only thing I can think of.
I wonder if he's going to try and reverse the stage.
Did he take a late pit?
I didn't see.
I don't think he did.
Because he came in at the same time as K-Bart and Ronnie.
All I know is one thing: he's going to drop like a rock. I can tell you that right now.
If he took 2 tires, I believe he's going to get used up.
Yeah. He's going. Oh man, he's already back to 8th. Oh jeez.
Oh, who got the wall?
I mean, second stage, valiant effort, but it's just not going to work.
Hoping for the early caution, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that is the play.
Let's see, we're about mid-pack here, riding with You Already Heard, who's in 5th right now, side by side. OG's got his nose under him, headed into 3. Mostly single file so far that we've seen, except coming to that stage finish. That was a great racing. But at the beginning of the stage, they might just be feeling out their cars and what adjustments they made.
Low for the lead.
Looking low for the lead on Jaw.
Yeah, he got a good run off before there.
He did.
Yeah, but...
And
he clears him coming out of 2. Great move.
Ooh, never mind.
Jaw's fighting back. Big Jim taking a look under Shadowhawk here. Jaw in the back of Killam just a little bit. Shadow, we'll see if he gets that run on the outside, coming out of 4 on Big Jim. Maybe can parlay it into a run into 1 and 2.
Yeah, just like we saw from the Xfinity race last night. If you're on the outside all by yourself, you don't have much of a chance.
Yeah, that's what we were saying in the pre-race with that draft. It's almost like a mini super speedway at times, where if you get out there with no help, you're gonna just drop like a rock and get freight trained.
Yeah. Shadow's fighting hard up there on the outside, though. He's not giving it to him.
He's doing pretty well out there for what you would expect with a lot of these guys riding the bottom.
Well, when you're riding the bottom, you also sometimes do have to check up, and when you're on the outside,
For that
you're
guy on
full
the
throttle.
outside.
Just let it ride.
Yeah.
Oh, Jaw faked low on Kill Him down the backstretch. I don't think he's not gonna get past him, but he gave a little look-see just to give him something to think about, I think. Look backwards here. Great racing so far. Here in the Camping World 200 at Chicagoland. Watching the North American eRacing League Cup Series. Race 3 in a season of what we think is 36 races, I believe.
What we think. We're so professional.
I mean, this is what we expected with the draft. It just keeps everybody together, so you're on really close racing the whole time.
You're never entirely out of it, because if there's these if there's these packs racing and some of these guys get into each other and there's no caution, like, you could catch up, or even if there is a caution, you never know.
Yep.
These guys seem to have kept it pretty clean from what we've seen so far, or what I've personally seen. I mean, unless you guys have seen anything different,
seen a
but
whole lot of rubbing. Not yet.
It's been a little feisty towards the back, but nothing bad. Just some door banging, nothing too big.
nothing crazy.
Nothing
why they're in
crazy
the
at
back.
all.
Nothing crazy yet. We still got a long ways to go, boys.
Yes.
As we
If
come,
it's still like this with 5 to go, well, we're gonna see a little bit more.
little bumping and banging. That would make for a good finish, though. We'll see what
A
happens.
lot of bumping and banging.
All right, these top 4 or 5 are pretty well spaced out right now. We'll go just a hair back in the field. We'll follow Crunch here. He's got lights out. You already heard Sharp around him. NR Lewis as well. TK Kelvin. Got a little group of guys here that dicing it up.
Yeah,
The
Lights was
backpack
almost a
catches
lap
right
down.
back. We'll be full field within a half a second each other.
Yeah, Lights was almost a lap down, and he's up to 8th, 7th with that stage break.
I believe so. He might have gotten a lucky dog.
Yeah, he might have. Yeah. Well, whatever. He got a little lucky, and he's turned that luck into
Hey, if you can
the finisher.
parlay that lucky dog into a good stage finish and a good race finish,
Yes,
you
sir.
got to take what you can get. I've been there once or twice, and
Big Jim, is that Big Jim take over the second spot?
he did. He's
looking for the lead.
He's
now.
looking under
for
Kill
the
Him
lead.
now.
He's looking pretty strong.
He's
Jim
got to
is
look.
not looking the ride tonight.
He might have his Kill Him might have his car set up for a long run, and
He
it
may.
might be a little tight at this point. But once it loosens up, that's when it looked like he was really making time on the field.
And he is on a wheel, so that does affect your tire pressure a little. They usually don't wear as fast.
Big Jim to the lead. Jaw to second. Draven moving to third. Kill Him dropping just a little bit. OG's taking a peek, heading into 1 here. Looks like Draven moves up to help his teammate. Maybe catch a run on the outside here.
Yeah, I'm watching Kill Him stream here, and looking
me
by
too.
his tires, he's looking a little tight based on his tire percentage.
Maybe he was trying something here in stage 2 to maybe get a feel for the last stage, since
I
it
would
is
agree
longer.
Yes, I'm knowing Kill Him. That's exactly what he's doing.
Because he got some stage points there in the first one, and I mean, like we were saying, if you're going to try anything, you might as well do it in the first 2. Crunch looks like he got in to Kill Him there just a little bit. Maybe a lot of bit. I can't tell necessarily on these 704 games sometimes.
We got a fight for lead. Jaws looking under.
Scroll back
Jim.
up there.
OG's
He is.
pushing right through.
Side by side, we'll see if Jim gets a little bit of a run to counteract the draft coming out of 4 here to the line. Looks like Jaw's going to have that preferred line going into 1, and the push from OG. OG touched the apron there a little bit, kept it down.
Yes, check out.
Jim-
Draven's gonna have a massive run on him coming off the corner.
He is. Jim had a huge run, but Jaw kind of defended that off.
Oh, man, I thought OG was gonna move Jim there. Kept it off him though.
He did.
The second pack is starting to catch him a little bit. It's going to be pretty wild here.
That's
soon.
something to watch for. These guys are dicing it up here in the top 6, and that second pack of 5 is pretty well single file back there, and they're looking to make their. It looks like they're looking to make their way up to this lead pack, and so they can also mix it up with
Three
these
wide for
boys.
fourth.
You think we'll see any 2-wide racing like a Talladega type deal?
I
We can get
don't.
2 lines working.
I I don't think so, just because the bottom is faster. I mean, it is possible if everybody had their car set up for it, but here I think you want to set it up for the low line and ride that because it is the shortest way around.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The top 6 or 7. Take a guess.
And Caleb has fell all the way back to 11th.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He got shoveled to the high side. He's already all the way back to 11.
Got a battle for the lead here. Draven taking a peek under Jim. Shadow taking a peek under Jaw.
Oh. Lights has a massive run. He just falls in line.
There's not much you can do with those when you're about 5th. You don't want to head into that corner and just blast everybody to make your way through.
Looks like Draven got extremely loose off the turn.
He did. This is where the tires start wearing, and this is probably, in my opinion, the most miserable part of the run is your tires are starting to wear. You're starting to get loose, and especially with these guys dicing it up.
3 laps per second.
Looks like Jaw's gonna get behind Draven. Shadow looking under Draven for second, though. We'll see what happens coming through turns 1 and 2.
Draven may change his line. Or
I think Jim hit the apron there.
Draven's going to have a big run.
Massive run.
He should have a big run with Jim's draft here. We'll see if he takes a look headed into 3 and 4. He is.
Yeah,
he's going to go under Big Jim. Draven to the lead. Huge run for Draven through 3 and 4. Shadow's going to follow. Jaw going to follow. Jim looks like his car got a little upset coming out of 4 there.
I think everybody's car is starting to get upset right now.
Yeah.
I think that's a safe bet, Frazier.
They are
2 by 2.
You know
Shadow Hawk below Draven. Oh! Draven got loose out of 4. Draven into the wall. Looks like he got loose coming out of 2. Don't believe that'll be a caution because it was just mainly a single car incident. He got into Jim there a little bit, but I don't believe that'll be enough to bring out a caution. Let's scroll through.
He was able to hold it up on the wall. So and Draven's coming into the pits.
I don't blame him.
Along with the 19.
And our Lewis to the pits as well. Jaw looking to the outside of Shadowhawk here.
Man, his car is good. He was able to stay alongside there on the high side.
OG looking for the lead on Shadowhawk here. Jaw's going to take a peek. Looks like
Shadowhawk went way high.
Yeah, if I had to guess, maybe he's looking for an opening to pit. Do you guys disagree with that? Maybe he's looking for a way to get down, but he had OG under him, and maybe he wants to pit. So, lights out in 4th here. Great battle for the lead between Jaw and OG.
Oh, we got a few people on pit road.
That Gator Mike and Captain the scrub doors a little bit.
Swamp on pit road.
3 wide for the lead.
Ronnie coming to pit road. My goodness. Shadowhawk, OG, and Jaw 3 wide for the lead.
They're still 3 wide.
My goodness.
Man. Looks like OG's gonna clear. Oh, he didn't clear him. Oh my. Oh man, OG drove it in deep there.
OG might have that run coming off at 2, but he drove it in deep. He's gonna sacrifice that run off more than he would normally.
The 9 of Sharp in the pits.
Jaw looking low.
Ronnie Mack leaving pits.
I would scroll to the guys pitting, but this is too good of a battle.
It's all right.
Jaw's headed to pit road here. He cooked it in a little hot. Looks like he got it woed down.
With Gator Mike. And I couldn't see it, but I think Draven got out ahead of the pack. Not sure if he went a lap down or not yet.
It looks like he's headed into middle of 3 and 4 now. I think if I had to guess, if he repaired his damage, he's probably a lap down.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. Good run for Lights Out and OG so far.
Yeah, especially Lights almost being a lap down.
Gaybart in the pits. Along with Bros United in 95.
Yay, bros. Good evening, bros, if you watch this back.
Click, 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 click.
I wish there was a better way to scroll, but
I hate it. I wish we could pick who we wanted to go to.
It's so bad. So bad. But it's what we got. We're trying to do our best here, giving you the best look at the North American eRacing League Camping World 200 from Chicagoland.
Shadowhawk got loose. OG's looking high. Oh man, OG almost had him cleared.
Looks like. Do you think OG's trying to run that? You said he likes to do different things. You think he's trying to run that middle or top line a little bit and just see what it does here in the stage?
Tight.
Looks like Shadow's coming to
he's
pit
not afraid to
road.
do it.
I think Shadow's coming to pit road here. Looks like he signaled
Yeah, I
or
would
got
agree with that.
unbelievably loose. One of the two.
Nah, it looked like a signal to me. Yes, he is. Good.
Shadow's coming in. Hop on board with Big Jim here.
That
top.
gives the lead to OG.
It is. You already heard. Looks. Oh, I thought he was going to get a run there from the camera angle I had. I apologize.
Fast car.
I wonder if. Looks like OG got a little loose coming out of 2.
Captain Killam may have sped coming into the pits. I saw him lock him up.
Uh-oh.
We're about to find out.
He's
That
not
would
going to be happy about that.
No, not at all. And there's 14 laps remaining in stage 2.
He did speed. He has a 30-second estimated pit time.
That's a
That
killer.
hurts. And that's
He
something
locked him up.
you do not see out of Killam
No.
at all, really.
Killam makes very, very rarely makes mistakes.
He is
Yes.
beating himself up right now. I'd hate to
And-
be in that car.
Looks like we
Back
got
to the
a
lead. Yeah,
we got you already heard looking
under.
under OG for the lead here. Lights
Yeah,
biding his time in third, just letting these guys battle it out, maybe trying to save his stuff a little bit.
I would definitely be seeing how this plays out.
Yeah.
Let them guys battle it. Let them make a mistake. I'm always one to
Personally-
capitalize on mistakes. I don't
Yeah.
try to cause many myself, but it does happen. Oh,
Personally,
and Joe,
if I was leading in the lead group here with everybody pitting, I would just be kind of running single file.
The leaders are
Try not
coming
to
up
lose
on
any
Killam.
time.
here. Absolutely.
Try not to lose any time pitting. It
Killam
looks
is
like
gonna go a
already heard-
lap.
You already heard to the pits. OG takes the lead. Well, resumes the lead. Whatever. His team.
he is in the first position.
Yes, that is correct. Yes. Lights is his teammate as well, correct? He's your teammate, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I have
they are
no
teammates.
idea.
Just had to clarify. Pure Auto Racing
So-
running 1 and 2.
Yes,
With
and
OG
I
and
can
Lights.
guarantee you they will not be running side by side until they pit.
I would imagine not.
Yes.
Let's see. It looks like we got Crunch in third. See if I can scroll back to see who's behind
That
them.
looks like Crunch.
Jag Boy to the pits. Crunch is in third. I'm trying to see who's possibly in fourth behind him. This is just so bad. I want to scroll better, please. Is that Jaw? No.
I'm not sure I wait this long. Unless they might be planning to take 2 tires here. But
Why not?
At this point,
Why not try it?
Unless you're playing, if you're taking 4 here, then you are losing over a second to a lap to anybody on new tires. So I have to think they're going to take 2 on this pit stop.
So to your point of OG trying different things, if he took 4 in the first stage, you think
Yeah,
he's
that
going to
didn't
try
work
and
too
take
well.
2 in the second
Yeah.
stage and see what
didn't
that
work too
does?
well.
And then,
Change
hey,
everything completely.
I know if I did that, I would be like, okay, well, which one works better? And then
Yeah.
utilize that for the final stage, even though I think the final stage is going to be long enough to where you end up having to just split it in half and take 4.
Yeah. But then again, that could be reference for, well, if we get a caution with like 10 to go, will 2 tires hold up?
True. Looks
I
like
wouldn't presume.
OG
Looks like
made the
OG is
signal.
signaling. Yep.
And Lights is probably going to follow him in here. They are in a party, so I would assume.
There's no pressure behind Lights either, so he may not have signaled
Yeah.
as hard as he needed to. Yep, both pure guys coming in here.
And Crunch.
And Crunch.
And
Top
looks
3
like
coming
they
in.
Got in slow enough.
They all
Crunch
came in.
gained a lot of time on the pit entry
He
there.
did. The pure guys looked like they took it very conservative,
That's fair enough.
which
And it looks like Jaw has taken the lead spot, if I'm not mistaken.
Lights is still
I
in
would
the
believe
lead on Gator's stream here.
Oh, wrong one then.
Still
I think
shows
once
the
it cycles
6 car.
through,
Lights
Jaw
is in the
should be.
pits.
Yeah, I think
OG
Jaw is the first car. It's the lead car that has pitted. They had to take 2 tires. They're already coming off pit road.
Shadow is fighting for the lead then, if that's the case.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm-
yeah,
I'm on
OG
Jaw
and-
and Shadow here, and it looks like OG and them are in the middle of the
Oh,
backstretch,
God.
maybe coming out of 2.
Yep. I believe Crunch took 4 there.
I think he did. He came out well behind those guys.
That's a great strategy call. They got at least 3 or 4 seconds up on Jaw and Shadow.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
we'll see if they can work. We got two. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, poop.
6 to go.
We got two.
I can't tell.
I'll let you know when Gator hits the line here. We got 2 pairs of 2 in the top 4 is what it looks like. We'll see if the Pure guys can work together with their 2 tires, and then we'll see if Jaw and Shadowhawk, the two independents, I believe, we'll see if they can work together and maybe chase down these guys that took 2, assuming they took 4.
Yes, they are both independent free agents. Interesting. Maybe that'll be a team. The non-team drivers.
They're in the team points as independents.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
All right, Gator is coming to. Oh, Gator got very loose coming out of.
Gator might have took 2.
He might have. So they believe they're coming to 3 to go here. And I'll head to our leader OG for the moment. And
looks like they are not close enough to be drafting.
They're not. It looks like Shadow and Jaw are catching them a little bit because they are drafting somewhat, but
yeah.
I don't think
laps.
with 2.5 laps left they're going to catch him. I think OG's.
They're catching him pretty freaking fast.
Yeah, they are gaining.
Here,
I don't think they catch OG. They might catch Lights here.
I believe they'll catch Lights. I don't think they'll catch OG. He's got a big enough gap with coming to 2 to go here in stage 2. I think OG's pretty much got this wrapped up unless he makes a mistake. Watch out for those walls, OG. They'll come at you. I know all about that.
I found that out last night.
I did.
Not fighting any
not
tightness.
fun.
He's holding his own from the bottom pretty well still.
I did that with 3 to go in the truck race. Love to see it. It looks like Shadow's using the draft of Lights there.
Yeah, Lights is struggling hard.
He's gonna make the move this lap. Probably.
He's got to do it.
Oh, he's going
Looks high. He looks high on Lights. He's probably going to get the position with how upset Lights' car looks.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Lights though, the worst you're going to get's 4th here. So
that's still a win.
That's still a good call.
Couple points. Every point matters here in the North American eRacing League. I can tell you that from experience by making the playoffs by 1 in other leagues and stuff like that. And it looks like OG is coming to win stage 2, followed by Shadowhawk. And then it looks like Jaw got by Lights, so it looks like it'll be OG Infa, Shadowhawk P2, Jaw in P3, and Lights out in P4. Gator Mike looks like he might hold on for P5 here, and I believe he did.
Is that Sharp in 6th?
It is.
He missed pit road.
After
in stage 1, he started like last in that stage.
I will. Oh my! That's if Sharp comes back from this one with what happened to him coming to pit road. That will be quite the story. He's shown the speed so far, so that'll be somebody to keep an eye on.
He has told me multiple times this is his favorite oval. So.
And we know how much he loves the road courses. We know. Sharp is a big road course guy. That's
why I said oval.
So the fact that he loves an oval might be scary for these other guys. We don't know. With how poorly 704 got him there. I mean, it's pretty impressive to be back where he is. OG leading point coming to the beginning of stage 3. Shadow starting P2.
This is going to be an intense last stage.
It is.
This was kill him with that speeding penalty. He is on the lead lap. He barely stayed on the lead lap there, I think. So he's back at 19th, but he's on the lead lap.
Still got a chance. Yep. 52 laps remaining here in stage 3 of the Camping World 200 for the North American eRacing League Cup Series.
Are you thinking of a possibility of 2 pit stops this stage?
Looks like they have enough fuel to make it on 1 stop.
If you can make your tires last, I think cutting it in half is the way to go. 4 tires, cut it in half, make those tires last.
By the end of the stage or the end of the race, their tires are going to be done.
They will be total doo-doo, yes.
But you're going to lose so much more time pitting a second time than
right.
you would just on old tires. So.
Even if you pit for a second time, I'm sorry, if you cut it into thirds, you're still going to be spending at least, like, even if you took 2 tires, you'd be spending at least 8.5 seconds in your pit box, not to mention the time it takes to get down pit road and off pit road and back up to speed. I think the winner tonight, I believe, is going to just cut the stage in half and make it on one stop here.
Captain Kelly is charging through the field. He's already up to, looks like 15th, 14th, something like that.
Yeah, while we were talking there, Shadowhawk took the lead from OG.
He did.
Pretty easily.
That he did.
I would say.
Yeah, he did.
I wonder if Jaw has the long run setup dialed in his car here. And I think if these guys plan for it to go caution free, I think, and they do plan on cutting the final stage in half, I think that's what you got to do. You might be a little tight here in the beginning, but it'll pay off just complete dividends in the long run. Looks like Sharp is mixing it up for 5th here.
Yeah, he shuffled his teammate Lights there up on the high side. But, I mean, you can't just let him in or you're going to get passed on the inside. So
Absolutely.
There's not much you can do there.
Go ahead.
To your point, though, you have to tighten your car a little bit more just so the tires last longer.
Exactly.
I mean, you just have to do that so you can make it on that one stop.
Absolutely.
You will be tight for the first 10 laps or so, but it'll get better as the run goes on.
And if it stays green,
that's what it's supposed to.
those guys that have the long run setups, and this goes for almost any track, if you have that long run setup dialed in and it stays green, you can make up dividends. Like, you might not, you might lose a little bit of time if at the beginning of the run.
Who is that around in the back? Is that OG?
I don't.
Nope.
That is TK270 Kelvin. It doesn't look like it'll be a caution because it was a single car incident. Unless
he hit the wall hard.
Yeah, it looks like they were 3 wide. OG got in the wall, and
That's
then OG came down and hit Kevin, and then that put him in the wall.
we have a Gator Mike sighting in 2nd here.
We also have a Jag Boy sighting up toward the front.
Uh-oh.
Wow, Jack Boy's been nowhere.
We haven't mentioned him too much tonight.
At all.
Where's he at?
He's the only TJR team member up towards the front right now. Looks like Draven and Killam are towards the back.
Since you mentioned him, we'll see where he's at. He is in 5th.
I raced Jackboy a lot last year in the Xfinity League or Series, and he is more of a short track guy. He's not so much a fan of the 1.5 miles. But I mean, you got the draft. Yeah, he's hanging in there. I mean, that's all you gotta do. Stay in the draft. Give yourself a chance.
I know TJR has won the first 2 races this season. Trying to make it 3 in a row, so maybe Jag can be the one to take them boys to victory lane tonight.
We'll see. I mean, with this draft, and how close these guys are, anything can happen, really. Like, if you think about it. Oh, 3. Ooh. Jim taking a peek under you already heard. Start finish line. Little contact. I don't know if
they're gonna shuffle him out to the outside, but he's trying to use some side draft. But
he is. We'll see if he gets a little bit of a run to save his position coming off the corner.
Looks like Sharp's under him there.
He got blocked off that run. He's gonna.
He has found his way back into 5th here.
Yeah, you gotta be careful there. Looks like Sharp's under him now.
He's got to push. He's got to push from Ronnie Mack, and a big train behind him with Ronnie Mack, Jaw. The 3 of Wasted, our favorite meme guy in the chat.
He hasn't been up that way in a while. Kind of riding around all night.
Sharp gave you already heard the draft there. That might save him.
I think so. It looks like he's gonna fall in between. He's gonna fall in between Sharp and Ronnie there. I'm sorry, that is K-Bart. My apologies. Yes. Ronnie. I believe Ronnie was in the 42 last season. Yes, he was in the 42 last season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he was.
Oh, there's a wreck. There's a wreck.
Oh my, Big Jim around. You already heard around.
It's going to bring a caution. That is going to bring.
Gotta be a caution.
It is.
Big old caution.
I just saw it on Gator Stream. It looked like there might have been some lag from Shadowhawk that got into Gator. He got into Gator, who then accordioned the field. His car is all over the place. My goodness.
I was just about to say, we haven't seen that much lag.
We are going to see somebody new up front, I do believe, here shortly.
There's a lot of damage to repair for some of these guys.
Big jam, hard in the wall. You already heard hard in the wall.
Looks like OG's got a bunch of damage as well. Same with
a lot of damage to fixing the pits. They're going to probably start mid-pack or not all the way at the end of the field.
Get out the baseball bats, boys. Let's hammer out that sheet metal and get back to racing. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
This changes things.
The old whatever that tape is called, the big ass duct tape that they get.
Gatormite, Jagboy, Sharp, and Jaw, top 5.
They might be able to make it on fuel from here.
We'll see if somebody plays some strategy and maybe stretches it here. Like that might be able to. That very well could come into play here. Let's see how many laps they have left when Gator crosses the line. Shadowhawk looks like he did get a notification about that lag, and looks like he's moving to the back. There are 39 laps remaining here.
Yeah, it looks like they're 9 laps short, so you're not saving that. So we might see some 2-tire calls, or maybe just fuel only at the end there.
Shadowhawk was trying to get out of the way, but I don't think everybody got the message.
Yeah.
So we saw stage 2 be roughly the same length as this final run. If it stays green, maybe OG's got something, because he did very well that second
lead,
stage.
Fellas.
Your boy Jagboy. We'll scroll back up
there. Yeah, I think you're right there. I think 2 tires will be the winning call here. But I mean, everybody saw that OG won that stage.
They all have the information now.
They all have the information now, so I would expect everybody to make 2-tire stop here.
We'll see if it stays green, or if these boys dice it up a little more and make it a little interesting at the end.
A little aggressive right now.
He is. He drove it in hard there.
He's just looking for any light on the bottom, and he's going to take the bottom lane now.
He's getting a run on Jagboy, headed into 3 and 4 here.
Yeah,
one of the co-owners of the league, Daddy Gator, as he's been called.
Daddy.
To the lead. Gator Mike. To the lead. Get out your Red Barons, baby. He's got a push from Jaw there, followed by Captain Killam.
All the way back up to the top 5.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Sharp looking to freight train as well. NR Lewis making an appearance here. We haven't talked much about him either.
Not at all.
Wow. Yeah, that wreck really shuffled the lead guys up here.
It did.
There's some new faces up front, that's for sure.
This should.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Okay, so let's see if those guys that were fast, that were involved in that wreck in the beginning of the stage, let's see if they can make their way through the field, or maybe they just had cars that were very good in cleaner air, like single file, maybe too wide here and there. So this should make for a great finish.
Looks like the 2 of Jag is going to fall back through the pack. He gets stuck on the outside.
And like you were saying earlier, Fraser, that it's almost like a mini super speedway, and if you get on that outside, you're going to get freight trained until somebody either A, hits that apron and breaks their own momentum, or if you just find a spot to slide in. So let's see, we got Killam behind Gator here. Go ahead, Alan.
Jagboy slid right in front of his teammate Draven there. Very aggressive, but it was probably some communication there.
Are we sure that's not Jaw?
Oh, that might have been Jaw. I'm sorry. They're all white, so it's hard when you're looking back from the front.
That is true.
What you trying to say?
Wait a second.
Killen comes into the second position.
Him and Gator headed into turn 1, battling. NR Lewis right in tow.
Oh boy!
Looks like the top 2 of Killam, and Killam gets a little car gets upset. Indicator, I can't speak. Lewis took a peek. Jaw pushing the top 2.
Lewis just came out of nowhere. He's up to second.
He is.
He was just back there relaxing for the race, letting it all.
You can throw a blanket over the top 10.
Oh my goodness. He could. Man, that might even be the top 13, 14. Jeez.
Half the field. My goodness.
Gosh.
I think the whole field's within a second of each other, maybe.
It's pretty close. Well, except Kelvin, because he got that caution. I apologize.
Yeah, I think they got the memo. There's 30 laps to go.
They might start pushing it, but
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if anybody conserves just a little bit to maybe take 2 tires at the end there. If
they got estimated 24 laps on fuel left, 23 according to Captain Stream. So
the play might be
Gator into the wall.
If you're in 8th or so, Maybe save some fuel. Maybe only take fuel only. That'll save you about 5 seconds in your pit stall.
If you can make your tires last, that might be the move to go.
Make them last.
They're coming to 30 to go here in the Camping World 200 for the North American eRacing League.
Oh, the captain getting to the wall a little bit? No.
I think he
scrubbed it.
It looked like he just ran it high out of the corner there. Maybe he's trying to save a little tire coming off.
He may be.
NR Lewis looking a little low, but not pressing the issue here as we look from Jaw's point of view.
They're battling for fourth, and that's allowed the top three to just drive away.
If you're these top three, honestly, if I was in that position, keep the status quo for now and drive away from these guys. Build up that lead as much as possible and make your bed. Make your bed, and whatever strategy you decide, you got to roll with it at that point. We'll scroll back here in this pack and see what's going on.
This is racing. Nobody wants to be second.
No, sir. As we've seen so far.
I'd rather fight 2 other people for the win than
a whole super speedways worth of pack. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
As we ride along here with Jagboy trying to find a spot in line here. As Gator Mike looks under Swamp Fox for roughly 8th place.
Yep, no ticker, so roughly.
I think it actually was. Very proud of myself if I got that correct.
Yeah. looks like the top 7 have kind of single filed out. Sharp looks to be closing in.
Sharp's kind of a sitting duck right now. I heard some contact. Oh my!
You already heard Draven? Oh, this is definitely a caution.
Oh yeah, we got cars upside down.
Oh gosh.
We have a caution. Yes.
You can definitely.
You already heard heavy damage. Who else?
We'll definitely have a fist fight towards the end.
Looks like Kelvin might have been involved. Bros might have been involved. Lots of guys behind the pack there.
Yeah, looks like you already heard got coming off a 2. Corrected it into the wall, and then corrected again back into the field. So tough break there.
Yeah, always a dangerous situation when you get loose coming out of a corner in a big pack like that, or hit the wall.
Yep.
I believe I saw there was going to be roughly 29 laps here to go in this final stage, and
I would take a cannon and a half and 4 tires.
Yes, sir.
I believe everybody will be able to make it. We'll scroll up to your leader here coming to the stage. Looks like it is NR Lewis leading the field to green. Captain Killam on the outside. Jaw starting 3rd, Sharp 4th. And another one of the 17 white cars in the field starting 5th. Might be Lieutenant Crunch.
Oh, and they are stacking up.
They're stacking up. Looks like some aprons are being hit.
Yeah. Am I mistaken, or is Lewis still looking for his first win?
He is still looking for his first North American eRacing League win in any series, I think.
I'm not positive on that. I'm pretty sure in the Cup Series, though.
Definitely in the Cup Series. We'll roll with that.
Definitely
looking for his first Cup Series victory.
Yes.
And, all right. We'll ride with the leader.
He's loving this stuff in 3rd and 4th back here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They are. Oh no, I missed it by like 2 seconds. This is bad. We got Storm Rooster in the comments section here shouting out "Lights out."
Hey, there we go.
We'll see if your buddy can make it up here, huh? We got Jaw right along in tow with NR Lewis here.
Oh, he caught him quick. That draft is something serious.
That draft just sucked him up there. All right, we are coming to 21 to go next time by in the Camping World 200.
We just got a hornet's nest back here from 5th on back to 15th. They're just all over each other.
That it is. They're too wide. Everything looks pretty clean. I'm back here. I'm actually riding with lights out now. 2x2 for most of these guys. Some of them are single file as well, but Lewis ran it up a little high. Jaw's looking under him for the lead. We'll see if Lewis tries a crossover here, headed into 3 and 4.
Move for 4th underneath Cap Killam.
Looks like Killam ran it up there a little bit. Maybe his car's a little tight, and he prepared for that long run that he assumed everybody was going to go for. We'll see if Lewis is content to ride in 2nd here and maybe try and draft away from some of these guys battling behind him. But they all hop single file for about 5 or 6 deep, and maybe they're trying to catch this lead pack of 2 here.
I predict another caution before the end of this race.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Frazier?
I would agree.
I don't think you're too far off. Oh my!
4 wide back here.
Oh my! Oh my!
Yep, there it is.
Lights out, getting beat around, swamp backwards, Ronnie Mac backwards. I think that's Jag Boy backwards.
Jag Boy in the wall.
Like 4 white cars around. No caution as of yet.
Oh, that hurts them big time.
Man, that is not good for those guys. This group of 5 or 6 that got in line, they are catching the top 2. Captain Killam looking below Sharp. Gator Mike looking below Crunch. We'll see if they can push each other by their fellow competitors. Crunch into the wall. Saved it. Didn't get into anybody. Got into OG there a little bit. Coming by the start-finish line.
I think Crunch had a little help there.
I think he might have. Jaw and Lewis are loving this, though. They want to break away from that little mini, not even a mini draft pack. They want to break away from that little pack right there.
I think Gator and Captain are better draft partners than the top 2, just based off their veteran status. And if they keep it up, they'll be on their bumper in no time.
We'll see how this plays out. Looks like we are coming to.
If they play nice.
Yeah, that is always a big question here, especially coming in the closing laps.
It's all or nothing. It's go time.
Oh, no. Why didn't his ticker pop up? This is garbage.
I believe they're coming to 16 they go.
I think that sounds about right. I'll try and grab it when Gator goes by again. Jaw, still your leader. Followed by Lewis, Gator Mike, and Captain Killam, OG Infa.
OG.
And another white car.
Crunch.
88.
There we go. Thank you.
Another white car.
I'm looking back from the leader. It's very hard to tell.
White cars matter.
16 laps to go. They're coming to 15 now for the leaders.
And looks like they're catching them pretty quick.
They're catching those top 2.
Yep.
They're catching them.
I just like ran a little bit of a higher line than the group behind them, so that's what allowed them to catch up.
I just like to point out our leader Jaw here. If some people might not watch the lower series races, I mean, he is a rookie in the Cup this year, I believe, but he dominated the Truck Series last year.
We're not going to talk about that, Alan. Please. I'm having flashbacks. I'm having flashbacks. But no, Jaw is a very good driver. He missed out on the Pro League by just a little bit, from my understanding, and
just like OG is making a move on the inside of Captain.
He is. He's got that push from Crunch.
Oh,
they fall back in line. I wonder if these guys are going to ride it out and break away and then dice it up.
Definitely not going to ride it out.
I don't see that.
Just for a couple laps. Just for a couple laps.
No, you're not going to get that wish. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen.
That is not going to happen.
How do you really feel, guys? Tell me. Lewis getting a big push from Gator there.
There's going to be some bumpers being used here, especially with maybe 10 to go. There's not going to be any waiting for nothing.
This is going to be a great finish. We'll get the cinematic camera here.
Especially with the bottom being the preferred line, and you can't even pass on the high side really. Bumpers will be used, I can guarantee.
You got that lead pack of 6.
Captain's making a move on the inside of Gator.
Away from the field.
The 88 of Crunch behind him.
He's got that push.
Make that low line come back together. His car may be coming back through. Like you said, he may have more of a long run car.
Because as we saw at the end of, I believe it was stage 2, he made his way up through the field quickly on those older tires. So maybe he has something for these boys.
Exactly what's happening. He's looking like he's got a little more speed in the tank now.
Oh, Gator Mike threw it underneath him.
Uh-oh.
Gator Mike made a hole there.
Little love tap. Little love tap from Gator.
Bumpers are going to be...
got in him a little bit more.
Doors are going to be used as well.
I'm trying to tell you.
Crunch looking under Gator. Got 2x2 for 3rd through 6th. Is that Sharp? It looks like there's Sharp in another car trying to get up to this lead pack. They're drafting together very well.
Yeah,
once they
that Shadowhawk behind Sharp.
If they catch the draft of these other 4, they may just get back in the play.
Captain's going underneath OG. He's going to try to get back on the bottom and make his own
3 wide for 4.
Oh, he gets into OG.
OG up into.
Oh, and Sharp's there.
Oh my! Sharp threw it down under his teammate.
Gator Mike, I think, hit the wall and went through the grass there.
Yeah,
He has lost the lead draft. He is out of contention.
That may have
a caution.
ruined his chances.
Uh-oh.
We still might see a caution, though. Let's be honest.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Maybe see a green white checker. Wouldn't that be fun?
We're coming to 9 to go here, boys. 9 to go at the line.
So we got a 2-car breakaway with another 2 car and another 3 cars behind them.
That is correct. We'll see if these 5 cars behind the lead pack can get formed up and catch those guys and then let it ride from there on out.
Yeah, all these guys are very smart drivers, very good at this game. They will form up, and I can almost guarantee they will catch the lead too here.
Ooh, Sharp drove it. He came out of the corner a little high there. Still got that push from Shadow and OG. They're going to catch Killam's draft here.
Are staying nose to tail. Don't look like they're fighting for anything. Maybe they are just trying to catch the front.
I think that's
2 cars.
If you're going for the win right now, that's as much as it is counterintuitive to wanting to win. You got to stay in line and try and catch these guys if you want any chance, unless a caution comes out.
Looks like Sharp is very tight. He can't hold the bottom at all.
Any ground at the moment either.
They're not really. Yeah, I was gonna say they're not gaining on Lewis and Jaw up there. I think Lewis is
There's
biting.
No waiting for nothing.
I think Lewis is. Killam is not waiting. He's sending. He's under crunch right now.
He may be a little upset from the contact earlier.
Sharp follow. Oh! Crunch and Shadowhawk.
No,
I don't think so. They kept it straight.
No caution.
They're still going.
Man, I can hear OG laughing now. OG laughing. He went right between both of them once they.
No caution. I believe they're coming to 6 to go here. Killam and Sharp and OG need to form up if they want any chance to catch these lead 2 without a caution. Lewis and Jar are kind of driving away.
I don't see that happening unless we get a mistake from one of the 2 leaders, and they have not made a mistake this whole time.
They have set sailed.
Unless they get into each other, but I think at this point, coming to 5.
Sharp in the wall.
I think you were right, Alan. I think his car is getting tight if he's hitting the wall, or he may be overdriving the corner. You never know. Late in the race, adrenaline's flowing. You may be driving it deeper, just a hair deeper than you normally would. Maybe even more than just a hair.
I see Jagboy up here.
Jagboy has made his way back up.
I think he pitted, though. I think he's a lap down. I think he pitted from that accident he was in. I think I saw him come off pit road. I could be wrong. Looks like he's going a lot faster, so he might have fresher tires. We'll see.
He is moving.
He is moving fast. Hey, he might pull them up to the leaders.
I actually think he's in 5th.
Oh, really? Okay, then.
He is.
Oh wait, no.
Got another gear.
I lied.
If that's the case.
I lied.
Okay, he is locked down. Okay, that's what I thought. Because he was in that massive accident.
Maybe
he's got a teammate right behind him.
Maybe he's trying to pull him up there to their with his fresh tires. Maybe he's trying to pull Killam up with his draft.
I mean, that's the only good thing he could do right now.
That is true.
But he may be too fast.
They're not gonna.
Ooh, Jaw into the wall.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Lewis got a little loose out of 4.
Here we go. Let's catch him, boys.
Yes, catch him. They did gain some time there.
Coming to 2 to go here. Even with Jag's fresh tires, I don't think they're going to have enough time.
No. Oh.
But we've seen crazy. We've seen wilder things happen. If these 2 get into each other, you never know what's going to happen. 2 to go here in the Camping World 200 at Chicagoland in the North American eRacing League Cup Series. Jaw 21-31 leads the way, followed by NR Lewis 2-4-7-8, and then Captain Killam in 3rd, leading that lead pack with the lapped car of Jagboy.
This is where you gotta make your money now.
It is.
Has been following them for 20 laps.
Is Lewis content with another 2nd place finish? Mr. Top 5. Final lap here in the Camping World 200. We'll see if he can make a move on Jaw.
He is not content with another 2nd.
We'll see. I mean, maybe he just wants those points right now, but he's got to send it here into 3 and 4. Jaw is doing everything he can to protect the bottom as we ride along with Lewis here. Let's see.
Use that bumper.
Got to do it. He backs it up. He gets in the gas. What is he going to do?
Oh, he's there.
Oh, Jaw goes high. Jaw is in the wall. Jaw is in the wall. And Lewis is going to take the win for his first North American eRacing League Cup victory, followed by Jaw 24-48, Captain Killam, and OG Infa and Sharp rounding out your top 5. He can get off the schneid finally.
He ran out of talent on the last turn.
He pulled a me. He hit the wall coming out of 4. Oh my goodness. What a finish!
I know, I've seen Jaw race, and it didn't look like there was any contact there, but I don't see Jaw making that mistake. I think there was some bumper usage there.
I didn't see any
contact, and I was riding along. Alan, if you could invite our race winner to the party.
I will try. I'm not sure if we're friends, but we'll see.
If not, I can suggest him real quick. What a finish! Oh my!
Up, we got NR Lewis, Jaw, Captain Killam, Sharp, OG, Big Jim, Gator Mike, Lights Out, Shadowhawk, and K-Bart, top 10.
Thank you for that, Frazier. Wow. What a race we just watched here in the North American eRacing League. Wow. We saw great racing all throughout, and that was just an unreal finish. My goodness.
I'm going to go ahead and get Jaw in here too.
Go ahead. We'll see. We'll get our race winner in here and see how he's feeling. What the hell's his name? Oh, Mark Truex Jr. As we have our race winner joining the booth with us. Lewis, how are you feeling after your first Cup win in the North American eRacing League?
I am speechless. That was pure luck that Jaw just clipped the wall. I was just riding and I don't know. That was crazy.
That was riding along with you coming out of that final corner, and Alan was equally as surprised that he hit the wall. We weren't sure if any bumpers were used or anything, but were you just kind of biding your time waiting for him to make a mistake, even though he doesn't generally make those?
I really didn't know what to do. I mean, I don't know, like through turn 3 and 4, I just thought it was over. I was just riding behind him, hoping for a mistake, and there it happened. I don't know. I didn't think I had a chance, but luck happens sometimes.
As the old saying goes, it's better to be lucky than good. I'll pass it off to Alan here if he's got any questions for you.
Yeah, congrats on the win, man. Great race there.
Thank you.
I believe you were in the lead coming to that last restart there. Jaw got past you. I assumed you were content to just ride behind him, try to pull away.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I did not want the rest of the group catching up because that just involves chaos, and it was fun watching them be 3 wide and us just pull away, knowing that I just had to get past Jaw to win instead of 4 other people.
And with that, Frazier, do you have any questions for our race winner?
Yeah, no, just congratulations on your first win. Probably
you.
don't know me. I'm just in the truck series. I'm a nobody.
We stop it, Frazier. Stop it.
You're
Been
good.
around for a while. Never raced with you, but it was fun watching you.
Thank you.
I was interested to see what kind of move you were going to make. I guess Lady Luck played out in your favor.
Yeah, it was hard to even get up to Jaw's bumper there, but yeah, luck definitely played in my favor.
Well, Lewis?
Yep, you did good racing the veteran. Look forward to seeing you up front in the future.
Thank you.
Yep.
Lewis, for your first Cup win in the North American eRacing League, who do you want to shout out?
You guys for taking the time out of your night to do this, and sorry, Jaw, but I'm going to thank the Turn 4 wall.
Yes.
I love you, but it definitely helped me out there. So I'll thank that, and can't forget the teammates. But all in all, very fun race.
Well, Lewis, congratulations on finally breaking through, Mr. Second Place
Thank you.
and top 5 no more. We'll kindly ask you to leave the party to
Yes, sir.
interview
Thank you.
Jaw for second place. Congratulations.
Thank you.
As we now turn our attention to Jaw 2131, our second place finisher. Jaw, what happened in turn 4? Why
That was my question.
you? I am known for hitting the turn 4 wall, not you. Stop it. That's my job. What happened?
Well, in the last 10 laps, there's that glitch in
Oh,
the middle
man.
of turn 4, or coming on the exit. And I hit that about 5 times in the last 10 laps. And the final one, I had no control over it. And I literally, like, flew into the wall. It was kind of funny, but, yeah.
Well, you should have heard the excitement in the booth. Kevin got real excited just for the action. It wasn't just because you hit the wall. It was just because of the competition on the track. It was we love seeing those kind of finishes, even though it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to.
We've all seen you race, Jaw. It was wild, and you still finished second, which is great for points. You seem to be up there all night. I don't really have any other questions other than the one I asked. We'll pass it over to Alan. Alan, you got anything for him?
Yeah, I just want to say a good finish there. I sympathize with you. I hit that glitch with 10 to go in the Xfinity race last night and hit the wall. That cost me a win there, I think. But a good finish.
Yeah.
My question for you is, I didn't really see you up there in the first stage, but after a pit stop, you just came alive and went straight to the front.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
I want to know what adjustments you made to your car there, 'cause you were flying after that.
I dropped the wedge by like a whole 10
Whole turn.
clicks.
Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll do
That's
it.
a whole turn.
Messed with the left front and the right front and just let her rip. I had a fast car though. I'm glad,
Yeah, you did.
and I'm glad Lewis won. He ran a good race.
All right. With that, we'll turn it over to Frazier. I know you said I stole your question, but do you have any other questions for our second place finisher?
Don't really have any questions other than it's a good thing that you didn't have to get turned around from that glitch, because I've seen a lot of people get turned. You were able to hold it back off the wall and finish in second, so that's good for your night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in the booth a lot more, so I look forward to commentating with you.
Yeah, I'm ready to be back in here.
Well, Joe, congratulations on second. Great run. Is there anybody you want to shout out tonight?
Shout out to Max Booth, Gator Mike, and Lewis for running me clean the whole race. That's about it.
Right on.
There wasn't a whole lot of cleanliness behind you, but
Yeah,
it was a pretty fair race,
all
though.
Right on. Congratulations on your second place again, Joe. We'll let you
Thank you.
get on with your night here.
Thank you.
Anybody
boys.
else you'd like to interview?
I can't
I can't
think of
of
anybody.
anybody right off the bat. Probably all.
We could probably interview half the field with everything that happened, but I think
True. Very true.
everybody was everybody was dicing it up at some point. But I think for tonight we'll keep it top two. But
Yep, that works.
that was great to watch from my perspective.
Yes.
Very, very dicey racing from start to finish. Strategy played a part in stage 2, as we saw with your teammate Alan and OG. What else did you guys notice to recap?
Well, there's more cautions than I thought there were going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I didn't really expect any cautions.
There wasn't a whole lot of wiggle room for anybody tonight. They were just going for it.
That they were, and I think that comes with the territory of these 1.5 milers that are very draft dependent.
Yeah.
And that's just the nature of the beast and how the game plays, and that's what we're going to see from here on out in Heat 5 until we get a new game in the future, which hopefully will, in my opinion, be better. But
Hopefully.
we got what we got. But
Yep.
I would like to point out one thing. I
Go ahead.
think Lewis was probably the only person not to make a mistake tonight.
I believe that, especially
I mean-
in that final stage, he
Yeah,
just kept
so,
it clean and and rode it out. It seemed like he was content with second until Jaw did pulled the old Keenitz there.
Yeah, Jaw was, them two were probably the only ones to make a mistake, and Jaw just unfortunately made his mistake in the last
I think
corner.
704 made a mistake for him.
Yeah, that glitch is there and is not fun.
It is what it is. There ain't no tape backs, no redos, but
yeah,
that's video gaming.
We saw the final result, I guess. But anybody you guys want to shout out right before we end this here broadcast?
I think I'm good from the West Coast.
Right on, Alan, yourself.
I shout out Gator Mike. He does so much for this lead. I meant to shout him out in my interview last night, and I forgot. I felt kind of bad. But I really appreciate all he does for the league. He does a lot of work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he does. And his commentary for the truck races is amazing.
He does it. Yeah, he does it for all of us, and we're very thankful, especially us truck guys, between Frazier and I and Xfinity guys. You speak for all of them, I'm sure, when you're very thankful that he does both the Xfinity races and the truck race throughout the week. So shout out Gator.
Does
always
he have a life?
Stop it.
I couldn't do it.
But for that, the Camping World 200 from Chicagoland for the North American eRacing League Cup Series. That was a great race to watch. On behalf of LD Allen and Frazier, we thank you for watching. Good night, everybody.
Good.